yes, I'm talking to you guys. It's me, Zen, sitting by the pool. I was gonna listen to music and play in the water because it's a sunny day, but it's also very hot right now. I'm a little hungover because the past 2 days I gave you guys a lot of my energy, but I'm still willing to give you some. I don't know. What do you guys want to talk about? And I thought that the question was, what is the right answer? Like, what do you have a predisposition? Do you have a calculated answer for life in general? Like, what are you supposed to do? What is the right maneuver? How do you how do you navigate the realm? How about those ones? Can we go through those questions? I know it's a lot of questions. It's the same question, just format it in a different way. And I'll wait for about 5 minutes as per usual. So if you're new here, scroll forward to 5 minutes. If you're not new here, I guess, if you're old or I don't know, if you're ancient, if you know who I am, stick around. We'll have some fun. I really want to play. I really want to play a lot of loud, obnoxious hip hop music right now, but it's not a viable accordance with the community. So I can play loud enough music as long as it's in tune with the people that are around. But I assume it's what, Wednesday, July 6th. Is this right? Is it the 6th of July, Wednesday? 2022, I guess. Figure it out. And so I'm guessing people are either awake or they got in their car and went to their job. And if you don't have a job and you're in your apartment at noon, I think it's okay that people are really loud, and even if they're obnoxious, you should allow for that. I think. Like, I don't get mad at the people banging on the walls at 7 a.m. Like, if you're fixing something or fucking, like, I'm good with it. Have fun with it. Yeah, it sucks it woke me up because I went to bed at 5 a.m. I go to bed at 5 a.m. wake up at 7. I get 2 hours of sleep. I feel like I have a bunch of children out here. I gotta deal with you rascals, you dirty rascals, you rascalots, you boomer asses. Is anybody here? Did I miss anyone showing up? Did I miss it hi yet? Yes, I'm topless. Uh, and it's warm in the shade, and it's not even really, we're not even really fully into July yet, and it's already monumentally splendidly hot. Okay, let me fix this nonsense. It's always, you know what's really weird about having hair like this? Like, I don't know if you're a chick or a dude or whatever, if you have long hair. If I tie this up like this, after I go in the pool, and I put it in a little, little top knot, little bun, whatever. If I wear this like this until tomorrow, and I go to sleep with this, it's still wet. And if I do it for 2 days, it's wet after 3 days. Like, it doesn't dry. And then it causes curls, which are cool because I like having a little curl in my hair. But hey, what the fuck am I talking about here? We're almost 5 minutes in. So, what is the answer? What is the answer to life? What is the answer to anything anyone asks you? How should you cohabitate and respond to people's like, I don't know, like, what do you do? Like, there is no, I've come to the conclusion there is no right answer to anything. I think there's good answers. I think there's better answers. I think there's better questions to ask, but most people ask stupid or ignorant or foolish or plain Jane heroin questions. You gotta deal with that. Not a lot of people are asking that, like, that really, like, hi, we're here from this fucking, this giant, what would it be, multilingual collaboration of cooperation of corporations that ask the really, really deep questions into the universe and how it works. Not a lot of people do that. They just want to know, how's the weather, how's your day, how's your cousin, how's your mom, how's your mom, them, like, that's great, that's good, it's a good ask, but really, you want to talk about the weather? It's fucking right there. The weather is right there. You know what I mean? There it is. It's right here too. That's the weather. That's what you got. So can we upgrade the conversation to something? And then when you upgrade the conversation, is the answer going to be even, I want to say the word pliable or malleable or respective of the consideration of universal constructs in mathematics. Should we do this one? What's up, Master Ross? What you doing? We're gonna smoke this thing, we're gonna drink this thing, and we're gonna jump in this pool in a minute. Because that's the answer. What else is it do? Danny, how you doing? Hello, beautiful. Nice to see you too. So that's the thing is, when Danny says hello, when I say I see her in my head, I know what she looks like. I don't master Ra, so I don't necessarily know what you look like. I can envision, like Helen Keller said, I'd rather have vision with no sight than sight with no vision. I think I know what you look like, but enjoy the day. I think that's what I'm doing. You can't enjoy the day because the joy of the day is usually reserved for the rest of the day, like later. I'm just gonna do it right now. So this is how I enjoy my day. I'm showing you a cigar, some fruit punch and vodka. If you guys didn't get this note yesterday, this is how I enjoy my day. And a pool, being outside. I don't prefer to be inside. The only reason I want to be inside is to well, Danny, I mean, you understand. I don't, like if that occurred out here in a public sector, it'd be a whole like thing, right? Can't do that. So that's the only reason I like to be inside. Not Funny days, man. Funny days, huh? Says who? I don't know. I mean, how much discussion do you want to have with everyone else? Because they're like, they want to get involved or are jealous that you could be displayed out on a table. Yeah. Divine, what's up, yo? Oh no, man. See, I thought I bought a lighter yesterday, but I'm working on low fumes there. Anybody want to? CashApp, PayPal, Venmo, feel free to buy me a lighter. Because that's how much I got left, you can see. It'd be very nice of you. See, Danny just again. That's their, probably not mine. That doesn't. What does that have to do with anything? It doesn't even. That's not even a. That's not even a sentence. That's not even a complete. You gotta have like noun, pronoun, verb, subject, something kind of like. None of that makes any sense. What does that have to do with anything I just said? Hmm. When you were a child, did you did people put uh, spray shit on you so you didn't get a suntan? Did they put like all those chemicals to make sure that the sun didn't melanate your skin or your eyes? They give you eyeglasses, but I don't know, some sort of sunblock on you. Do they do that to you? And if so, how do you think that affected or stunted your development? It retarded your, like, if you go into the sun, you should. This is what happens. No, must block the sun. Who does that? Yeah, yeah, yeah. When I was a kid, I probably did. They sprayed me and stuck me with lots of dumb shit. I think what happened. Yeah, you want a story of I never thought about this before. I think my parents, well, the pair of aunts that I had, the people that stole me and bought me off the black market, I think they tried to prohibit my growth and turning into like what I actually am, you know. What? And here's proof for it. I'll give you proof. Well, first of all, they stuck in me a lot of needles. They put, skin tan, like do not get tan kind of shit. And then the last time I seen the father figure thing, he told me, because I have long hair. If you guys don't know, this is a lot of luxurious locks of hair. He told me I should cut it off and give it to cancer patients because they need my hair. Prevented me from getting melanated, and told me to cut my hair off as soon as I had hair. Told me my beard looks stupid. I should get rid of my beard and cut my hair off and give it to cancer patients. Do you know how fucking insane that is? Oh, he's old and he's mad and he's, you know. I'm not gonna tell you the whole story. I'll tell you another time. But it's pretty funny. I like funny stories. I got give me one more drink and I'll tell you the story. See, this is the reason why you go and this is the reason you go and drink with people, because it loosens people up to tell amazingly funny tales of their life. I mean, I'll do it without. I'll tell you without it, but it's funnier if I'm a little drunk. What up, Sonny? What you doing? Dan, you can have apathy for the elderly and most family. We've done. I did a whole video on this, just to touch on that subject. Um, Old people are not elders. Old people are just old. Elders are basically wisdom keepers. If you say you should have respect for your elders, of course you should have respect for your elders, but you should not unilaterally just come out the box and go, "Oh, that person's older than me. I should respect that person." A lot of old people fucking suck. What are you gonna do? Treat them like the children they are. They're silly. They have no business talking. They should shut their mouths. Most old people that I've met are old, and they suck bad at life in general. I would never take advice from them. Elders, I've found people that are younger than me that I go, whatever you say. Yeah, I got you. I understand, because they know something. It's said that here. Let me blow your fucking top hats and wigs and hair off your head with this. It's said that the children are older than the old people. Why? Because they already went through a life and just came back out the womb. So if you're 60 years old, the 4-year-old already ran through a life and is bringing you information, brand new information that you have no idea about. They came through death. So if you look at it backwards, if you're 60, you're basically young, and if you're 5, you're bringing information from the nether regions, from the death. They're closer. If you're 5 years old, if you're 2 years old, you're closer to death than someone that is 70, because you don't really know when you'll die. But the person that just woke up from death, 2 years old, you know that it's 2 years. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about anymore. You've experienced life too much. Go ahead, chew on that shit. Argue with me about that. Kids over 70 are still strongly connected to the astral realm. Yep. Yeah, the idea is that children up to you're about 5, after, because that's when you start to be entrained through the school system, and probably eating all the garbage. You're off of the mother's milk. You're eating all of the pharmaceuticals, and you're going to a school system that is indoctrinating you to some idea. Before that, you don't remember anything, but you're still playful, and you still have an imagination, and then after that, they tell you your imagination. You go to Disney World, and you're surprised by all the crazy things you see. Disney World's great. I don't find it to be like some sort of hostile, rude, oh man, we're turning kids into like whatever the fuck they say. I don't know, but it does have this. At about 5 years old, you start watching all of the cartoons. You go into kindergarten. It's a German word. See, why don't people get this? You go to first grade, second grade, third grade, fourth grade, fifth grade. Okay, it's numbers. But before that, you went to kindergarten. Look up the word kinter and garden. Garten. What does it mean? It's a German word. It's a Prussian system. Russia, German. It's a whole system of indoctrination of how to influence a child through repetitious programming. You think I just make this shit up on the spot? Come on, yeah. Look it up. Kinder. It's kindling. It's how to start a fire. That's what you do, and it's a garden. So they start a fire in the garden, and they burn down all of the crop. They burn down the imagination, the childlike, exploration. They tell you don't explore. They tell you don't explore, sit the fuck down, and we'll show you. And what do they show you? Go through your school years. Find out. Can you remember all your teachers' names? Do you know what they taught you? How long does it take? How many thousands of hours? Let's do this talk. It should take only a couple hundred hours to teach anyone the simple math, arithmetic. You know what I mean? Some geometry, the alphabet, how to speak. You read. It's only gonna take you a few hundred hours. But if you were to school for 12 years, how many thousands of hours do you spend just sitting there aimlessly bored and mindless, and then they wonder why people aren't paying attention? They teach you what? What do they teach you? What kind of shit do they teach you? Fake science. Maybe history. History based on whose perspective? They don't teach you alternate history. They don't teach you like the loser's history. They teach you whoever won the war and wrote the book, gave you the book to read. Here's your religion. Here's your schooling. Here's your scientism. Here's your philosophy. Here's your. And people really go, oh, well, that's right. That's what I'm going to teach my kids. Mm-mm. No, sorry. What do you think? Oh, you listen to Rudolf Steiner? Is that what you're saying? No shit. Yeah. Rudolf Steiner? Is that what you're talking about? Sonny, that's funny you said Aristotle said that, and also, who is that? That German dude. It was like a psychologist. He said, give me a child from birth to 5 years old, and I'll create anything that you want. The first 5 years, you have so many programs running in your system that most people do not escape that. It's difficult. What's up, Divine? Get on with it and stop drawing the school years out. Yeah. Like Divine's already there. Like she got the homestead. She got planting things. She got any man to come her way if she wants. And Divine, you know what I really like about older women and pregnant women. The best thing, I've not been with a lot of elderly ladies or pregnant ones, but the best thing is you can't get them pregnant. You've already just surpassed that. And you're like, it's pretty much the best for a dude. Yeah, like wherever you go through like menopause. I think they call it menopause in a reason. You gotta pause the men for a second, and then you're like, no, I should not reproduce anymore. But that's the best, because then I'll just whisper this. That's better sex. It really is. If you got a little gray in your hair, yeah, that's sexy. Cause like, okay, I don't have to play that pull-out game with you. Yeah, okay, well, Sonny said we can only pull concepts out of our frame of reference. We're always ignorant in some ways. Yes. I forget how this works, but you could look it up. There's what's called like a blind spot in your vision. I don't know where it is for you, but I think it's normally up to the right over here. You could put something in front of you, your finger or a piece of paper and something on it. And if I look straight ahead, and I'm looking here, there's one spot in my vision that I cannot see. It goes for everyone. So you have a blind spot in your vision. I mean, I can see about 270 degrees. I can see over here, and I can feel what's behind me. I mean, now I have a camera, so I can see what's behind me anyways, but most people, their vision is, you're missing something. You're going to. You can't avoid it. You're never gonna have complete 360-degree vision. I don't know why they call it 360 anyways, but Are you talking about Rudolph? Hey, Danny, are you still talking about Rudolph Steiner puts you to sleep? Come on, I've talked you to sleep before, which is, which I think is a noble quality in the tenor or the sound of my voice. I could put you to sleep. Normally, if someone's talking and they put you to sleep, it's because they're boring. I am both calm and exciting at the same time. Try that out. Try not to be boring, but talk with a. It's like a. I don't know. It's like a mushy kind of thing. I don't know where I've developed my vocal cords. I still can't sing. I try. I make an effort. I wish I could, but maybe one day. But most people say I like the sound of your voice. It's very relaxing and calming. It's like a smooth, subtle, calm river water just to float along. you got to do this. You got to learn to do this. It's something I've been learning to do for a very long time. You got to compliment yourself. You can't have all that negative self-talk in your head. You have to be. You can go to church and get confirmation, but from who and how many times are you gonna have that? Or you can confirm yourself. I'm me. Here I am. I am Zen, and here is my little guy. You guys want to see him? Hey, buddy, you want to come over here? What was funny earlier? I threw my charger cord over there, but I didn't see he was on the ground, and I almost hit him, and I felt very bad about it. So there. And there's the church bells. There he is, right there. What are you doing? Come back over here. See him over there on the log? Where is he at? Is he right there? You see him? I haven't given him a name yet, because he'll tell me his name soon enough. You see him right there? The pineal is 360-degree vision. Okay, do you want me to do this talk, Sonny? Let's see if I can do this. Let's get this. Let's rub the cold out your eyes, right? Was that Biggie? You know, get that cold out your eyes. Was that Biggie? Who, by the way, Biggie and Tupac are great, but they're not my top 50. I gave you 50 better hip hop artists than Tupac or Biggie. They're both very talented, but you want the 360-degree vision? Okay, a circle is a zero. It's zero. There's zero. It's called a monad. A monad is a symbol of the sun, a symbol of gold. It's a circle with a dot in the middle. That's a monad. How many angles or angels are in a zero? 360? Cut. Give me a circle. Show me a circle. And then go ahead and just start doing a bunch of, put lines in there. And then you're like, 360. It's arbitrary. You know what arbitrary is? It means somebody just made it up. There's not 360 degrees in a circle. Here's why. How many colors are there in a color palette? How many sounds have you ever heard? How many smells do you smell? There's no way we can chop up a zero and turn it into 360. It makes it too. It simplifies something. It sounds like a lot. 360 things to know. But I could as soon as you take that circle and you put a star in there, which is the phi, which is your body, phi cycle, the physical reality. Put another star in there. That's 10. Keep going through that until you multiply it by what? We can go in hard right now. What is 72? 72 is how long most people live to. Times what? 5. 5 times 72 is what? 70, 107, 14. Anybody want to do this math here? Are we getting about 360? Yeah. But if you live longer, wouldn't your mathematics be different? You don't live to 72, you live to 100, then you'd have, what, 500 degrees in a circle? How many degrees do you got? I mean, some people have no degrees because they didn't go to college. Other people have 10 degrees. Doesn't matter. What are you experiencing? What is your color palette? What is your taste buds telling you? How many taste buds? How many flavors have you tasted? How many sounds have you heard? Way more than that. So you can't divide up reality into 360 degrees. Is that enough? I've done that talk. I did like an hour talk on that one. It's a very long one, but I think I surmised that quite properly. If you want more on it, let me know. You morons. See, I'm more off than on. So you call me a more off. You call me a more, but we're not talking about Moors and Indians right now. We're not gonna do that. Okay, let's link back here. Cool. Oh no. Might have to find an. Oh, I told you guys. CashApp, PayPal, Venmo. I need a new cord because this one's not working so good. It only works sometimes. Is that working? Yeah. Give me 1 second. See if this one works. Okay. Hey, Sonny, let me do that. Let me do this one. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me verify what you're saying by still disagreeing with you. You're like, what? Is that possible? Yes, it is. And I'll show you how. The constraints of the world, wherever you think you live, it's a whirl, it's a flat plane, it's a ball, it doesn't matter. There has to be boundaries, because within a boundary gives you constant mathematical framework. If you have infinity, if everything is multiplied by infinity, there's no language, there's no colors, there's nothing to do, because it just is an infinite plane of craziness. It just is. It's just all out there. It's like, ugh. But if you give me boundaries and parameters, then you can teach geometry. Geometry is the mother of mathematics. The geometry is defined by certain types of, like if I say here's the boundary, then that's what you have. So you use that to identify where you can build something and how you use mathematics. If I say, I'll give you this entire forest, the whole fucking thing, build me a house. How big? You don't know. Now if I say, okay, I have 1 acre and here's how big my house will be, I've given you boundaries and parameters, and those parameters will give you the ability to do mathematics. And even in language, look at, I have the capacity to use what you'd say is 26 letters minus the vowels. We could play We could play blackjack. It's 21. A-E-I-O-U. That's 5. 26 minus 5 is 21. That's blackjack. We could play that game. But that's still my boundaries for the way that I can express language. If you just said say anything you want, I wouldn't speak English. I wouldn't. There's a reason if you play pool and you put a spin on a ball to get it around something, it's called an English. So, if you speak English, you put a spin on something. I speak proper American and sometimes English if people need it. But there's zero doubt that English is the most powerful language on the whole realm, on the whole planet. It's not the most ancient. The most ancient is, you have three most ancient languages are, I think, are Tamil, and you can see it right there. There's an old ancient language, Tamil. It's a symbol language, symbols. And you have the star language, which is called Passing the River, Tamil, and I think Hebrew is maybe like 4th or 5th, but it's up there. And all of these use symbols, where English you use letters to construct. Man, we doing this right now? Jesus Christ. This is fucking... Okay. So, if I give you a pictogram or an image of something, if I walk down the street with you and you look at McDonald's, you see the golden arches, you know exactly what that is. If I show you an image of a Nike symbol, you know it's a shoe company, and they probably have shirts, and you can get some shorts and you play basketball and whatever. But you also would have to know it's Saturn. The symbol of Nike is, the swoosh is what goes around Saturn. It's that, it's like a timepiece. So you can know symbol literacy through corporate structures. Or you could look over here and look at this plant and say, symbol literacy, be like, okay, this plant right here, this is a banana leaf, and there's bananas growing on it, and I can eat that. And this one here, this one's good if I have a stomach ache, and this one's good if I have... And you would know through symbology what these things are, and we can turn that into an image that we can draw or write down. And that was the original source code. Is what we did was we took the stars out there, and we seen how they lined up, and then we planted them on the earth, and they became the cities, and it became our language. And we spoke like, what does that sound like? What is the resonant frequency of those planetary bodies, things that we think we see in the sky? And then after that, we decided to be a little funky with it, and started drawing images of everything we've seen around us. And then you would see these, the Chinese languages. There's no uppercase, no lowercase. It's just a symbol. It says what it is. Like I look at this thing, and it is what it is. That's a tree that is doing this thing. It's no upper and lowercase. And then we got more developed in how we started to chop up and give angles to languages. Languages are angles. Angels cut little versions of the whole entire system, which was created by the earth and the sun, to give us God form. God is language. And then we started chopping it up and saying, this is how you say this English letter. It's a letter to the angels. That's what it is. And then we started going, okay, well this value is these 26 letters. I'm going to show you how it works. Again, I did this the other day. I'm going to do it again. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and your thumb is 13. 13 and 13 is 26. That's the letters. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 digits. 26 letters and 10 digits, which gave you the language of the angels, which is English, because we chop things up into little angles of light. We fractionated the entire light spectrum into what we would call English. It's the language of the angels. If you can speak English properly, you can spin a ball around something. You want to play pool with me? You're not going to win. You want to talk shit with me? You're not going to win. maybe. But that's like the the construct of reality is based upon language, which has now evolved into what is called English, which is the language of the L's, the Elohim. L. Watch, I'll show you again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's do the alphabet. Let's go through it. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. What is that? How many letters? So there's a reason that the L, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L is a 12th letter. So what is it? The 12 disciples of God revolved around one thing, which is the monad, which was the Christed, the Christianed, which means a crossing through your spinal. You have 32 teeth and 32 vertebrae until you break open Golgotha and go up into your skull, and then you find your pineal gland. And where did the Jesus figure that whole thing? Is Mount pineal gland breaks open your head. There you go. That's as concise as I can make it. Let me scroll through here. Russian roulette. So really, we're only limited by language. It's your lung gauge. It's the gauge of your lungs and how much you can breathe and speak. Speak forth spells, and you cast spells through how much you can. I mean, you could push that language into your head. It'd still work. But if you speak it forth, you tend to get everything that you ask for. So if you ask for it, you shall receive it. So, speaking of asking for something, if anybody wants to donate properly to me, feel free. For all that fucking wisdom, right? You know how long that took for me to learn that? You know how many years of studying, all the books I read, all the shit that I did, that I had to go through to understand what I just explained to you? If you, in return, would like to offer me a donation or something, CashApp, PayPal, Venmo, TSAR, capital XEN, TsarXen. It's the CsarXen. That's me. Go ahead and do that. It's in the description box. Thanks. Appreciate it. So you ask for it and see if it happens. The sickle. You want me to do the sickle and the? You want me to do the sickle and the scythe of Saturn? Can you give me a second? You want me to do the cattle? You want me to do the? Danny, are you gonna make me do the cattle talk on the cow, the moon, the milk, Moloch, and then do scythe, Saturn, and the cutting of the chafing of the wheat? Do you want to make me do all that right now? The blinding light, yeah. Not binding, but blinding. Yeah, I'm sitting here in the shade. You have to participate in Shaddai. Shaddai is the shadow or the darkness or the devil. Let's see. can somebody at least, you may do the temple? Do are you gonna make Danny? Don't do this right now. Don't make me do the temple plus Saturn plus milk talk. That's fucking. That's an hour. If I do that whole thing, you all gotta really you gotta dig in your goddamn pockets and come out for that one. I've already put those videos out there. Saturn, Moon, Moloch, Salt, Matrix, and what else did you say? The Temple proper. You want me to do that one? Pretty good. See, look at it's called Tempting of L. It's Tempt L. It's Dan IL. It's Danny. Danny knows you guys know my name. It's Zen or Danny. Zen is lightning, and Dan IL is referred to as the mouthpiece of God. I think I talk so much. It's called the trumpet. You have three in your throat. You have basically three like. You can't really call it vertebrae. What would you call it? I don't know what the right name is for it. But if you play a trumpet, there's three things that you hit on it. That's your throat. It's called the throat, or the Torah, or the tarot. You speak through the tarot. You speak the Torah. You speak through the mouthpiece of God, which is the brass instrument of God. That's how they made the instrument. Hey Sonny, you want me to do that one? Oh man, I got so many videos on it. Everybody knows that. Okay, if you haven't done it, his name is Masaru Emotions. If you never done it, do it. If you don't know it, you 3 jars, mason jars, or something you can just seal up. Put the jars with rice. Makes it easy to see. You make some rice. You cook it, and you put in each one. Screw the top on. It is hermetically sealed. It's a jar of Hermes sealed. And then you write on one of it, I hate you. And you write on the other one, I love you. And you write on the other one, yeah, whatever. I don't give a shit. And then put that energy into each one of them and see what happens. I've done it like 7 or 8 times. Never fails. It works exactly like you expect it to. The one you say you love to, I love you, I respect you, blah blah blah. That rice turns into rice wine or vinegar, or it doesn't get rotted and moldy. The one that you ignore, it will become a very, very funky color and smell. And the one that you hate, it's funny, the one that you hate is not as bad as the one you ignore. If you love something, it becomes like wine or vinegar. What's up, bro? If you hate something, it's not good. But the ignore rice, you don't. I've had 3 jars in my closet right now that I was doing this with, and I was saying how long. And I just don't want to open it up, because if I do, the smell of the ignore rice is gonna. I'm gonna have to put a clothespin on my nose. Okay, so let me. Yeah. So here, let's try this. I love all of you. I mean, some of you I love a little more than others. It's like if you had 10 kids, you can't love them all the same. Some of them are little pieces of shit, you know. You still love them, but you don't ignore them. You don't hate them. Okay, let me go take a piss and put some ice in here. Is that okay with you guys? I'll be right back. Ice cubes Hawaiian punch and vodka, and then I'll come back and whatever you guys put in the comment section, I'll respond to that. It will be a reaction video. Okay. Where are we at there? Flight in the moon, otherwise I get myself high. Where are we at there? Yeah, I guess. I mean, do here. Hey, Danny, let's play a different game. Let's play another game. I wanted to play either the letters or numbers or music game, but let's do the animal game. Do do lions protect elephants? Like always, or do they eat them, or what's the relationship between lions and elephants? Anybody know? Ooh, sake. Oh, is that what you're drinking right now? Jenny, what the hell are you talking about? Why you gotta come through here with the talking about massage? I haven't had a good massage in a very long time. I'm waiting on that. Patiently. I've learned patience with. It's just I can reach pretty much any part of my body, but it's way better if somebody else is doing it, kind of thing. Oh man, do you guys see how delicious it is out here? Check it out. Like the sky is bright, the clouds are fluffy. It's like a fluffy puppy. I mean, an hour in here, I got 4 thumbs up. That means 6 of you should take your thumbs and take one of those, you know, the things that you can kind of like snip branches with. It's really like they're really long handled. Like, go ahead and grab one of those and snip your thumb off, because you don't know how this show got some goddamn respect. Because I just gave you guys fucking ultimate education and knowledge. And you can't even figure out how to hit the thumbs up. I mean, if you didn't, if you don't want to give me a thumbs up, at least give me some cash. Pay me, motherfucker. So what I'll probably do is, like, we're about an hour here. I think I want to jump in the pool in a minute or two and play some music, because music always enlivens me, and I would love it to play music on here, but as you all are well aware of, if I do that, it shuts the show off and I get a copyright, so I can't do that. I can tell you what music to play. What's the temperature here? Oh shit, I don't know. It's got to be above 90 at this point. Look it up. New Orleans has got to be like 92 right now. Like, I'm in the shade and it's pretty fucking hot. It's pretty warm right here. Like, I can sit out in the sun in 100 degree heat, but it's boisterous out there. That's a little bit of radiation. Maybe I'll do a show later on frequency radiation amplitude. We'll talk about electricity and the gases that are in the sky. We'll do that one. That's a really big talk, so I don't think I can do it right now. It's what you said. Oh, you looked it up. It's 31 to you. Oh, that's right. You're UK. What up, brother? So 31 is equivalent to what? Like 92? Is that about right? And Danny, the elephant makes the pass. Yeah, remind hey Sonny or whoever else. Remind me next time. I don't know. I'll title the show something ridiculous and put a dumb picture on the front. But we'll do the. I just don't know if I have the juice in me right now to cover the entire concept of amplitude, frequency, plasma, gases. Why the sky is blue and why it's changing, and perception that's happening through your eyeballs and sunlight. Yeah, that'll be a really big one. So I'll say that for later. It's a really that'll be a good hour. The lion sleeping. What's that song? When the lion sleeps at night. Is that how it goes? When the lion sleeps at night. Is that how it goes? Danny, give you a thumb in your ass. Danny, you already said it. I seen it. Danny just said, give me your thumb in my ass. I would happily do that for you. But as reality sits in the current moment, you are how many thousand miles from me, and it's up to you to find your way here. Lion King, yeah, Lion King. Lion King. Did you guys see the remake of it? Black Sun come through out of nowhere. Yeah, I've been trying that. I was trying to do that with a couple other fine uh, feline feathered female friends. I literally with five F's there. There you go. Uh, and it's all like there's a couple that I could, but they got extra appendages, I guess. Well, they don't have like an extra foot or something. I'm just saying they have other things going on in their life. So I don't pressure the situation, but I don't know what Danny's dilemma is really. I think she's being shy, which she's not shy. Yeah. Danny loves herself. I've watched her love herself, but it's much better if somebody else loves you. I love myself, but isn't it just nicer when somebody else is there to rub your back when you have a bad day? Like I'm not gonna if I have a bad day, I'm not gonna be like, oh, it's okay, buddy. I can't do that to myself. That doesn't make any sense. Hold off, Johnson. Yeah, I know that. Do you know Oolong Johnson, the cat thing? I mean, I know who Olaf Johnson is. I do. The Icelandic dude. Yeah, I know that one. Mao. Yeah, do you ever? I was watching this show called. Hey, I think you ladies might love this show. Guys, you might like it too. It's called Time Traveler's Wife. You can watch the movie or there's a series. I think the series is better than the movie. It does get a little stretched out and like, I get the story, but I like the characters. I like the actors better in the series. Time Traveler's Wife, right? It's like if you were to meet people at a different place and a different time in their life, they would have a different bond with you. You know, there's some people I'm like, damn. Like the only thing that screwed up is timing. It's like I'm really good at timing with jokes. I think at least this is it's my own perception, but I'm pretty good at timing. I know like if I play a sport, you're not blocking my shot in basketball. You're not taking the ball from me in soccer. You're not, what I mean. My timing is pretty proficient, explicit, and you're not gonna figure it out. But that is equivalent to the timing that you have, and when you tell a story or you tell a joke. And I'm pretty good at that shit. But the larger thing in life, I always consider like, what if I waited 1 second longer to meet this person, or what if they were, you know, 10 years younger or 10 years older? What if I was different? What if would you have liked me? Would you have liked me when I was 25? Would you like me when I'm 40? Yeah, I think that's like how the idea of time traveling. Am I gonna like you now, and am I gonna like you later? And do I like who you used to be? I don't. I don't really care about what you were or what you're gonna become at all. But there is that like when you come in contact and have relationships with people. I have a relationship with language, relationship with alcohol, relationship with females, relationship with men. Would we have got along if I met like there's people I've met and I'm like if I met that person 10 years ago we would not have got along at all, and now I go that's fucking a good friend of mine. Other people I meet them now I'm like yeah you kind of suck. 10 years ago I'd have fucked with you, and now I can't. Hmm. Time travel, man. Hope you fuckery duckers love yourself. Hey, Sonny, you said 21 questions? Go for it. Let's do this. I'll play this. I'll play this every day with. I do play this every day with all of you. 21 questions. Go for it. Start. Doesn't bother me. I'm gonna figure it out quick. Or we could play. Or we could just do. What did we do the other day, Danny? What were we playing? The Dirty Dozens. 21 flipped around is 12. So we could play the Dirty Dozens, or we could play. What's up, Jimin? Yeah, what is hey Danny, what is your obsession recently? I gotta ask you this, and you don't have to answer. As per usual, you can if you want to, but you're talking a lot about bones, and you're thinking you're skinny and dying or something. You got this like whole bones thing that you're doing. I don't see it. I don't think anybody else sees it either. It's like you're kind of projecting. You're projecting that outwardly onto yourself. You're making yourself complacent and old. Like, don't do that. You're too pretty. You know what I'm saying? Like, just fucking enjoy life. What are you doing? Stop talking about bones and skeletons and. Oh, this 50 Cent song? Yeah, I mean, yeah, whatever. I work with hundreds of millions of dollars. 50 cents to me, I'll leave on the counter. What, really? Does anybody really find that dude to be a good hip hop artist? I don't think so. I get it. You were with D12, 50 Cent, Eminem. Okay, Eminem is a fucking monster on the microphone. Okay, that's very clear. The rest of them, like, I could take them or leave them. I mean, it's fun. They're just not that talented. They did like a mimicry of good rap, good hip hop, whatever. Okay. Everybody here, Danny and Sonny and everybody else, look up this song. It's called. It's because I sent Sonny a song earlier. Which one did I send you? Pogo, but I didn't send you this one. Play Up. What's it called? It's called Up and Away. Is that what it is? No, that was that one's the other one. That's Wishery. And you got Alice, and then you got Up. Do you know that song? Look up Up. Oh, I didn't send you Pogo? Oh, Sonny, look it up right now. Look up Pogo. Just go right to. Look up, then start with this. Look up Alice or Wishery. I thought I did. See, this is the thing. Like, I'm an idiot. I'm a drunk, and I talk to everyone. So, like, I might tell 10 people to listen to something, and I'm like, did I play this song yesterday? I apologize. I don't know. I can't remember everything. But if I didn't, look up Wishery. Wishery, I think, is the correct song. That'll take you out. What's up, Prod? What are you doing, dude? You want Alice? Fucking with that beat? I know. I'm telling you. Don't worry, it's gonna get. If you got headphones on, or a good speaker system, turn that bitch up. Let it go. As soon as you gotta wait about 45 seconds for it to really demolish your brain. Danny, it's a toss and a salad. Hey, Danny, at this point, if out of the magic of the universe we ever meet, I'm pretty sure I will definitely kiss you like dead in your face for a long time when I first meet you, and then you're going to have to toss my salad. You're gonna stick your tongue directly into my butthole. Yeah, that's the rules. I didn't think it until right now. You brought it up, so that's if that's your fascination, and I will. I do have a bidet, and I will keep. I'll keep my hiney nice and clean for you, but you're going to stick your tongue into my butthole. How about that? Oh, Sonny, isn't that dope? Yeah. Well, Pogo is really good, man. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you just listened to it, if you watched it. Like he cuts it up like really nice. Like he's an artist for sure. Check out most of his shit. Whatever shows up in the front, like 10 things. You put it in the YouTubes, you'll find something good. Hmm. Like right now, I wanna play some really really stupid. I don't know. I want to listen to like bars. You know what I mean? Like that Wax Song bars, or like Prof and Kevin Gates. I don't know. It just it moves me. But there's also other humans around here, so I can't really play that. I mean, I would shut this off to listen. If no one was around here, I would be like, fuck you guys, I'm out. I'm jumping in the pool and listening to some. Play my music? Oh yeah. Well, here's the thing: is for me to put my music on here, I would have to hit a bunch of buttons, and it would shut the show off. I'd have to start another show and split screen it, and then go and use the other screen to play the music. It's like a whole. I would have to think about it too much. It'd be a whole fucking process. Or I'd have to go upstairs and grab a different. I'd have to grab one of my other computers, and then hook that up to the. Dun, dun, dun. Somebody's playing Alice right now. Oh no, it's just the sound of the plane. Yeah. I mean, feel free if you want some of my music. I mean, there's I look at uh, go to my channel, and then go to my playlist section, and then go to my music. And funny about that shit, that's like maybe like 25 songs deep, and that's like old dumb material. I gave you a couple. It's good. It's just not like it's not the freshest of fresh. It's pretty good. Let's go to that. Kenny, what the fuck are you laughing at? Oh, you got the that's not whispery. It's called wishery. Get your words right. You ESL English second language speaking Spaniard. She's not Spanish. I just call her Mexican all the time, cause she got poopy on her nose, cause she's a fart sniffer. I know it. Okay. Here. Let me. Hey, Sonny, let me find a song for you. Let's play this game real quick. Cause if you were here the other day, this is I like doing this. Give me a letter, and I'll give you a either a band or a song. Keeps my mind fresh. It keeps me slightly less drunk than I am, I guess, because I gotta focus on something, and I can hear it in my head. Oh, hi, little guy. What are you doing? Little chameleon. I call him a chameleon. He's not a chameleon. A little gecko or something. Hmm. Somebody give me a letter real quick. Let's do this. Let's do this game, and I'll get back to talking to you. Oh, here you go. Here you go. I'll do it for you because no one's saying anything. Because y'all fucking suck. Let's play. You said Smoking a J. So we're gonna do Jamiroquai. Go to Scary Pockets. Hey Danny, go to Scary Pockets. Scary Pockets. The pockets scary, like ooh crazy. And then Jamiroquai. Look that one up. That's pretty good. Hey Divine, really? Thank you. And this is just so everybody knows this for future reference. This is me, hung over as shit and slightly drunk after hanging out, doing 12 to 15 hours of straight just crushing beers and entertaining people, and I'm still up right now doing it. This is what I look like. Imagine what I look like if I'm clean and neat. Like I'll probably have to take a nap. It's Wednesday, right? So maybe I'll take a nap tomorrow. Come back and hang with you guys on Friday. Oh come on, Divine. No, you were complimenting me. You just redacted all of that. That I look like liquid crystal. You just redacted that. That was fucked up, dude. That's. I felt really good for a second, and then you pull that back. No, everyone looks good. You can't see anybody else. Damn you! Like that. You are a frustrating one, aren't you? Like you just gave me a compliment, right? You look like a living liquid crystal. And then you go, no, but everyone is. Fuck everybody else. You can't see them. They're not making a video. I am. You can't. They might be sitting there like drooling into a like some sort of a bedpan and smashing the keyboard like Danny and just like farting into a cup and then giving it to a wet nurse. I don't know. You can't do that. That's rude. Hey, Black Sun, Divine is like your mom lying there because saying she loves them all the same. Yeah. Oh yeah. And yeah, Black Sun, you damn right. And she knows it. You know it, don't you, darling? You are equivalent to. Oh, look at that. See that? See what just happened? Yep, got it. Danny Skylark will tell you. You're like Danny Skylark's mother. Ask Danny if she likes her mother, and ask Danny if her mother likes me. Her mother does not like me. I think you actually might be Danny's mother. She doesn't like you. Like you're pleasant 90% of the time, but then you're like cantankerous. Danny, I talk the way your breath smells. Well, you talk the way her breath smells. Not my breath smells like fucking mint and tobacco and alcohol. The way her breath smells is probably like shit. I'm assuming because she eats a bunch of shit. I'm gonna shit in your goddamn mouth. What you think about that? See, you love them for different reasons. They were yours, though. They were yours. They're a reflection of you. You can't love them for different reasons. You gotta love them for the way that you love yourself. Huh? Divine. Why did you redact that statement? I didn't see it. You know how I feel about that. That's the worst thing ever. The worst thing you can do is redact a statement. Here's why I hate when people delete their statements, because I can't do that. If I say something, I said it. That's just what it is. It's right there. I can't. Oops. I can say, ooh, that maybe I was a little wrong about that, but I can't just delete it. I'm not gonna delete that shit. Like I'll delete a video now and then because it was just for the people involved in the video, right? If 10 people show up and we just talking all that mess, it's for you guys. It's for whoever's here, and then I'll delete it. You heard it, and there it is. But I'm not deleting statements. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Tobacco smells good. Like why do you think? Why do you think most? I'll show you there. I'll show you right now. Why do you think most cologne for men involve leather, tobacco, and then some sort of like citrus? Because it's manly. Manly is leather and tobacco. If you don't like tobacco, I'm gonna assume if you don't like tobacco, you're not really a man, and you're not really a woman either. Women love the smell of tobacco because that. I mean, I smell like peaches and cream, honey, but tobacco on top and some liquor and beer. I don't know. Smell. You want to smell my beer? Smell it. Here, try it out. That's what I smell like. Yeah, people come and sit next to me not because I'm good looking. I mean, maybe some people do. Not because I'm funny, because I don't smell bad. That's why. I smell like awfully good. Yeah, look. Women wear what? Let's dive a little deeper into this concept. If you're a man that doesn't stop and smell the roses, smell the flowers, smell the luxuriousness, what flavors do women put on them? They smell like vanilla, they smell like cinnamon, they smell like honey buns, they smell like flowers, and that's what's in their perfume. Because that's what I adore. I mean, I like tobacco, I like all the other shit too, but women like that smell because women will stop and smell a man that smells like a man. What does a man smell like? What does a woman smell like? I love the smell of women. Yeah, I don't, the smell of cigarettes fucking is, oh, I can't even find a word of how disgusting a cigarette smells. If people out here are smoking cigarettes, I'll smoke a cigarette with them because I just don't like. I'm like, well, let me see what happens, right? But the general flavor and aroma of a cigarette. Nah, I don't think ever in my life I've bought a pack. I've bought a pack of maybe American spirits, but they're not even that good. I'll buy cigars, tobacco. I'll buy a Philly, a game, whatever the fuck we cracking open. Like if I got these, I'm smoking it, or I'm gonna give it to you, and you're gonna put, you know. I don't want to smoke. Okay. Also, I do not want to smoke fucking papers. I don't want. I don't, I'm not smoking that white boy shit. No, you got a little joint. I'll hit it, but I'm gonna give you this. Crack it open. I'll crack it open if you don't know how to. Divine, obviously, I know you're only a little older than I am. And yes, you are a goddess. You're divine. I get it. I would, I would, I would, I would consume you. I would eat away your pain. I'm just not going to Maine. That's all. Unless zombie apocalypse happens from the, if the zombie apocalypse happens from the equator, pushing things north, I'll come see you. But I think I'll be okay here. Sunny women, the muskiness. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh man, it's the pheromones, right? We talk about the pheromones and the hormones, the hormone and the pharaohs moan and the whores moan. Hold on. Yeah, smelling pretty all right. Sawdust. You want sawdust? Sawdust and beer. Look at. Hey, Hey, check it out, everybody. We're working on business propositions and proposals here. Uh, Sawdust and sawdust, tobacco, and what did you say? Beer. That would be a really good cologne, honestly. I mean, think about that. Like the smell of like wheat, and then tobacco, and then so the beer would be the wheat, the tobacco, and the what did you say? What was the other one? Sawdust. Okay. Let's further the question. um, uh, First of all, Sonny, not everybody turns out ugly. I I get I get better looking every day. Look at my early videos. I was good looking. Now I'm like a Greek goddamn god. Fucking spectacular. I'm immaculate. Okay. So what was the one I want to work on here? Beer and sawdust. So do you like sawdust from a 2x4? This is a legitimate question. So you walked into a house that somebody was working on. I used to love the smell of, when I built houses and shit. Grind that. Is it the wood that you like cut, or do you like the wood with the chemicals in it, which is what a 2x4 has these days? The old wood, or the tree wood, cutting it with an axe or a sawzall however you're cutting that shit down. That smells a little bit different than as you're grinding through a 2x4 that has been processed through a plant that has chemicals in it. Divine was like, Divine, you say you stay in New Orleans, I just stay in Maine, that works. Divine just said, fuck you and your entire life. I love you, but I hate you. That's kind of our relationship. Mostly it's love on this part. Beauty has no form. That's a lie. Danny, don't try to be poetic. It doesn't. You're very poetic and you're pretty, but if you didn't exist, you can't create the form that is enticing to reality. How you gonna type if you don't if you're not there? Like I like the empty space. It's great, but when I fill up the space with this chair, this technology, this tree, and I can smell it, I can taste it, I can see it. It's fascinating. Beauty is in the form. Let me inform you. it's how you engineer something. So if you create something and you engineer it properly, its form will create something that is very beautiful to the eye, right? So you can see it and it works well. If, however, you go the other direction and then you just create something that you think is really good looking and it has no structural integrity, then it's goofy. It's not worth it. And if there's nothing there, how we I mean, I love nothing in the sense that I don't. There's nothing. You want nothing? Danny, Danny Sarlacc, listen closely. Listen, listen how much you love this. What's up, Skull? Oh, hey, Divine, you just painted your nails. Oh, here, I just painted them. That's so funny. Look it. Hey, Divine. Do you want to see what color I paint my nails? And I have no idea why I paint this one, and this one, and paint those three on this. This is the stuff. It's like a gold and black glitter. This is what I use. I just painted my nails. What do you think about that? I don't paint all of them. So, without my physical form, I don't speak to you. I can't. How could I? What are you gonna love about that? It's emptiness. It's nothing. You can't really interact with nothing. I am something. I'm everything. Sonny, when you sent me, you looking fucked up. Danny smells like peppermint, cardamom, and cedarwood, and arnica. Arnica is not supposed to be consumed. It's supposed to be a topical ointment. Somebody want to look this up? I'm pretty sure about this. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna go with. I'll put 60% of my chips on this. I probably want to go with 90% of my chips, but I'm pretty sure arnica is for nerve damage, and you don't consume it because it doesn't. You're supposed to topically put it in an ointment or some sort of just an oil. You just put it on your skin and rub yourself down. You don't consume it through your mouth because it kills the arnica, and the arnica will poison you. Maybe for real. If you've been, I'm gonna drop 80% of my chips on this one. The reason I think you're a little bit fucking Looney Tunes is I think you're eating it and consuming it, and you shouldn't be. You should put it in your skin. And in fact, if you want to be really healed, you would give me the arnica. I mean, I have some in my closet, and I'll put it into some coconut oil and rub it all over you. And you let your skin consume it. It works differently. Yeah, hey, Divine. I just got to the arnica is for trauma, and your extremities, and exterior. Yeah, it's topical ointment. What's up, Ninja? What you doing, yo? What are you doing? Hey, Sonny. I'll let you know a little secret here. Divine is amazing. I've known her for a very long time, but we get into little toughs, and you know, she thinks she knows more than she knows because she's older. She thinks she's wiser because she's ageless. Except I don't think so. I don't think she could kick it in New Orleans and play around and run through the streets and act goofy and be playful. She's a little too serious. Even though I'm serious as fuck. I dropped out of school because of motherfucking recess. I don't play games out here. Except I really do. You love the smell of your father because he's a carpenter? I did the carpentry thing too. I told you, I already made you in a laboratory, Danny. Your mind has not excused you from your physicality yet. Your mom smells like bleach, and your father smells like. Who's so bossy? Me? No, not at all. I'm not bossy. I suggest things very heavily. I don't boss people around. I deal with a lot of women that are bossy, but they're dumb. It doesn't work out. I suggest things because I probably know better. Sonny, thank you for that. Thank you for that. That's correct. That is correct. A lot of people get that thing confused. Like, if you know the ego is already merged with your spirituality, your body. You don't like you don't you don't exist without an ego, and you don't exist without your spirit, and you don't exist without your mind, and you certainly do not exist without your body. So get familiar with your body. It's a pretty nice place to be. Aw, shit. Don't rain. I wanted to go in the pool, and it's about to rain. Get familiar with your body. It's a nice, like, this is pretty good right here. This is nice. I don't have to do any. I don't have to do a fucking thing to look like this. What do? I do the dumbest shit, and I still look better than most people. I didn't ask for this responsibility. Like, I don't know what I look at despite my capacity to be anxious or depressed. I don't allow for it, and despite the fact that sometimes I'm like, hey, this fucking world is stupid, I'm done with it. I can't really I can't extinguish my existence or my beauty. Try that one out. Say, I cannot extinguish my existence or my beauty. It's everlasting, divine. Well, that's the divine. That's the thing, though. When people get old, and they express oldness, what they're doing. I'm trying to explain this. They're trying to refresh themselves back to the beginning and relive how childlike they could be. Old people, children, and drunks act the same. Because it's just staying in that modus, that little zone It's all a play. It's all a joke. It's all just enjoy yourself. And so old people, normally what they do, they were very, very tenacious, cantankerous, up until they go, oh shit, this experience might be over. And I don't really know where I go after this. I don't know if I exist again in the future. And so what they do is they go, oops. They go, oops, and they become bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, but they've already extinguished most of their cellular activity. That's what they do, and they're trying to relive childhood. I don't try to relive childhood. I am a kid. I'm a child to this earth. Yeah, certainly I'm probably an elder statesman to this realm. Oh my God, I'm way older than you think I am. But also, I'm still playing around. I still got jokes. I got shit to say. I still got interactions to have. Ninja, what's up? Crazy pee-pee swillers. Well, hey, Sonny, no, she, Divine is, we have riffs, and 99% of the time, we're on good terms, and then she gets a little like, terrible twos, like snotty nosed little brat shit. She does it, and then I respond to it. It's pretty apparent. And she'll go like, "No, I don't do that. How dare you? I've been around the block a few times." Hey, Divine. For that, I'm gonna have a drink with you. What do you think? You guys want to have a drink with me? Hawaiian punch and some vodka. What do you think? Sound good? Oh no. I learned a lot from her. Like I've said some dumb shit, and I learn from what she says, and I think about it, and the next day I'm like, oh, that was a dumb thing to say. I learned from. See, you guys really maybe don't get the part where I learn from all of you. When I say something, I'll have responses here, and then I'll go, was that the right dynamic? Was that the thing? I mean, it's as much as I know myself to be a teacher. You gotta be a student the entire time. Like, even if I'm teaching, I'm still a student. Like, do you ever hear parents or people that are school teachers? They say, "But I've learned more from the children than I could ever teach them." you gotta stay that way. Yeah, Ninja, she got motherly vibe. Hey, Divine. You know what I miss, Divine? Is I miss my mother. So would you kindly provide me with the motherly milk and nourishment of your soul? That was me politely asking if I could if I did. Okay, you don't have to tell me, but if I did come up to Maine, would you welcome me into your house? And the funny thing is, I don't even know what, I have no idea what she looks like at all. I really don't even know how old she is. I think, what Divine, how old are you? Like, aren't you like late 40s, early 50s? Is that right? I mean, you don't have to answer, obviously, but I mean, you could catch some Zen nourishment. Yes, I get it. I'm stupid. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna put some Hawaiian punch and vodka in my cup and some ice cubes before the shit rains. So let me go and grab some ice cubes. I'll be right back. Hopefully the phone doesn't fall over in the intermin. Intermin is like a little break in the little pause for the cause. Skull, you 51? Welcome to 1/4 of your age. And Skull, I think you'll probably exist to like your 200 and something, if you want to. You know what I'm saying? I'll explain that to everyone when I come back about how aging occurs and how you'd like to participate in life and how your cells work and how your brain functions. We'll get into that if you like to. I don't know. That might be a big talk, or we can just talk some music or whatever. Ice cubes, vodka, Hawaiian punch. I'm still readily available. Right. Back intact. Perfect. Let's see what's going on here. Oh no. Good thing I just got this charger out of here, because you guys didn't know this, but my phone is eating up battery right now. Hopefully this works. Let's see. Yeah, we'll see. I'll give you guys either another hour or 5 minutes. If the battery charges the shit, which I hope it does. We got a battery here. It charges it. We'll keep it going. And if it doesn't, then I have no I don't have any charge. Then you guys are shit out of luck. Ninja, you on number 7? Hey, welcome to getting drunk on a. Hey, there we go. Where is it at? I think that might be one of the eagles, the blue ones. No, it's not. Damn it, couldn't see it. Hey, Divine, mud puddles? Yeah, that's the good stuff. Yeah, you said wait. You're on your. You said, what did you say? You're on your 7th beer? Oh no, it's only your 6th. Your 6th. Wasn't I supposed to do that? The Scythe and 6th Saturn Saturn Day, 6th day of the week talk earlier. I don't want to do that right now. I'll do that another time. Yeah. Well, cheers. Hey, Sonny, you faded a little bit. What you for how? For how did that come about? I talked to you right before the show, and you were good. How are you already? You would say faded. You got faded. Okay, here's the qualifiers. Faded is about a 6 or a 7. Dented is like an 8. Drunk as fuck is a 9. A toasted is about a 7, I think. Faded but comfortable. So but you also, oh, that's right, you also smoked. Yeah, that helps a lot. For if we hang out, I like to drink before I smoke. I don't like to smoke first because then I get too it's too heady. I like to drink first and then I'll smoke and I'll be good. I could do like a 6 pack. It's kind of like 240 ounces in a blunt. I'm perfect. Or a 6 pack and some herbs. But I gotta drink first. Faded me. Yeah, faded is usually weed. Faded. Yeah. So yeah, I guess maybe I got that terminology wrong, but because I normally interchange the alcohol and the weed, it all goes into this mudslide of like, am I drunk? Are you drunk or are you high? Like, nah, fucking both. I don't know. But check these motherfuckers out. Did you see these earlier? Look at these. Look at this shit right here. Tell me these aren't some of the freshest sunglasses you ever seen. And I even racked out a matching gear. I just can't see the. Look at that shit. These are some of the best. $1.99, dog. Smoke something. I don't have any weed, so we'll just smoke a cigar. That's funny. That's so funny you said that because I thought it was snakeskin too, and it does appear to be snakeskin over here, right? Snakeskin, right? But on this side right here, check it out. That's not. That's a geometrical pattern. It's a little different, right? This one is. You see. There's that. Hello there. I think somebody left their dog outside. That side is snakeskin. That side is not. I don't know. I like it.
Hey, Steve.
What's up?
I'm here. Can you see me?
Where are you at?
I'm here.
Do I gotta walk out here and see you? Where you at? Are you talking to me?
Over here.
Oh, right there. Hi.
You see on the right? I have rice, curry, chicken curry,
Oh,
corn green.
oh yes. In 30 minutes, I will definitely get my friends. Should I come up? Should I come up there? Or you come back down here?
Come
Yeah.
tonight.
Yeah. Okay. I'll see you in. Give me like 30 minutes. Let me say goodbye.
30 minutes.
Yeah, like 30. Yeah. Okay. Where were we at here? What were we talking about? Hmm. And then Ninja, yeah, don't try to be drunk, but be loosey goosey. Yeah, that's I don't know where or why I started using that word recently, but Yeah, I guess curry is in the future. I'm doing like if you understand sign language right now. Hmm. I'm gonna have to jump in the pool in a second just to cool myself off and yeah. Well, hey Sonny, uh, do you know what's do you want to talk about curry real quick? The word curry comes from the word currency or energy, and the Indian people, they're darker melanated Indian brown skinned people. They didn't really have curry to begin with. The curry that you think you eat is all because of uh, the British coming into the lands and finding the spices and not knowing really what to do with them, but making a good curry. So if you go to England, if you go to Britain, whatever, all that shit over there, they love curry, but it's it's not the actual food that the true natives of Indiana, the Indians, would eat. It's a different kind of curry. So you have what would be the see if we can do this talk. Can we do this one? You have the milk-based curries, and the reason that you use milk or butter or ghee is clarified butter. All right, is you want the oils or the fats to grab onto all of the spices, so it releases it into your system in a slower pace. So curry is like a slow warming heat in your body because of the milk and the ghee or the butter. So the fat is it's soluble to the heat of cinnamon, cardamom, uh, star aniseed, turmeric is very very big in that. And it was all the whole Indian cuisine curry, like the original curry, was all about using. Look up a picture, go onto your Google, look up a picture of spices, Indian curry spices, and look at how beautiful all the colors are. There's yellow and there's bright orange and there's green and there's red and then they put tamarind in things and there's sweetness and it's like a whole. It was a system of keeping the body healthy because they were using spices to keep the body's uh, I guess everybody here would call it like your chakras in order. So you would eat certain spices for each chakra. So they would have the red curry, like the super hot spicy stuff for the lower chakra. Then you'd take the orange stuff and the turmeric. It's good for your belly. It keeps you, healthy, digested. Then you take the green stuff, and that's good for this up here. You put the I don't know what spices the green stuff is that they usually use, but yeah, I mean, go through it. That's what they use. It was all based. The Indians are like probably the most ancient of people. The Indian people, not Native American are ancient, and the other Indians. This is why you call them both Indians, but one is Native American and the other is Indian, dot and feather, and they were using spices to connect to their chakras and keep them balanced. And then and Indian people always call it curry goody, the goody. So yeah, but okay, I'm not smoking this right now because I have something to do. Can somebody help me? What did she say? 228 or 229? What did she say? Anybody? Help me out with this. I gotta keep my mind right for a second here. Focus. Anybody? What? Sonny? What was the? Somebody heard. You had the 228. I don't. It's right there. I'm not gonna go inside and knock on doors. I just gotta. To protect against the bacteria, the hot stuff protects against. So the yellow stuff is inflammation. The red stuff is kills bacteria. The green stuff is balance. And then they have, yeah. Oh, Divine, I will not be. I'll be right on time. I told you guys, what is that, 30 minutes? What has it been, like 10? Let me, can I start to clean up here? I'll still talk to you guys, but let me get myself in order. Should I leave the hair down, put it up? How do I do this? I don't know what to do. Oh, look at this little guy. Look at my little guy right here. See him right there? What up, little guy? What you doing? Come over here. Come here, goofy head. Come hang out. Come hang with Zen. What are you doing? Bop bop. Bop 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 bop. Alright, I'm gonna clean up, and you guys gotta assist me here. I know what to do here. I'm so excited right now. I'm trying to. This is me excited. I'm trying to maintain. Put a shirt on. Put a shirt. Put the hair up. Okay. Thank you. See, this is I trust your advice here. Okay, hair goes up. I got that. Let's try it out. All right. Is it good? Does this look right? Do I look right? I'll put a shirt on. Hold on. Don't worry, guys. I'll be right back. Just give me a second here. That's. Oh shit! Hi, little guy. What are you doing? Hi. Come here. I'm gonna step on you. Good to see you. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. Oh my gosh, he let me get within like 2 feet of him. That's crazy. Here's how you know something. If animals, let's see if I can express this. If animals or children like you, you're a good person. That's what I thought. And I'm not saying I'm a good person. I don't know. But animals and children tend to, I mean, humans, larger humans, like sometimes they like me, I guess. We got my backpack. I'm almost ready to head to snack time. Well, okay. Got a shirt on. Should I button it up too? What's up, Ninja? Yeah, if you only knew, dude, she's super beautiful. Yeah, you didn't get to see her. She's super beautiful. I've tried to spit a little game before, and I didn't try too hard because you know when sometimes somebody's just like a little bit like out of your league or something. I was like, all right, don't even. Like what? Okay. Am I looking my best right now? Am I glowing? Am I smiling enough? Okay. What to do? What to do? It's been like what, like 18 minutes. So I got a couple more seconds to put my shoes on, grab this, put my phone in the bag, and should I go do this right now? It's been okay. Remember this. Um, Three things in life. First and foremost, it's enjoy your experience, enjoy what you do, because it's your path, it's your journey. I can help you along it, but it's yours to live, so enjoy it. And if it's somewhere in your path you're overwhelmed with joy or money or something, you can give it to someone else. That's what you should do. You shouldn't just let it waste. Don't hoard money. Don't hoard energy. So if you want to, feel free. CashApp, PayPal, Venmo. It's in the description box. TsarXen. That's me. Or give it to somebody else. And third, be goofy, be weird, be outstandingly whatever the hell you are. What's up, Learning More? Yeah, invest. Exactly. I mean, really, if you walk by a million people and you could hand them, and you had $1,000,000, and you could hand anyone $1 or nothing or all of it, do you think you would invest in me? I think you would. So, invest in me. Best in the world. So hey, Learning More. I'm out of here. I did 2 hours. I got some things to do, and we'll talk soon. Stay well. Bang bang. Bang bang gang gang. You know, whatever. I don't know. Whatever people say these days. Good to see you. Stay well. Be joyful and peaceful and serene. Have that.